Barcelona can dream again. The stands here definitely a place for the hopeful, and no doubt that hope is replicated at just about every major ground in the land. It is time for us all to come together and to believe. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And already we're underway here.
Fernando Torres, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be...
Oh, what a climb! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And it's Neymar. Neymar! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Valladolid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Beckenbauer gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's really well manoeuvred. Gullit. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Neymar looking to run onto it. Shot at goal! He scores! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
The goal scorer after 20 minutes is number 21, Kylian Mbappe.
Valladolid are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Wilshere. And here's Mbappe. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that. And he's forced to go back. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Torres. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Messi. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Fernando Torres. Messi. And it's Gullit. And here's Messi. Gullit. And no, that was never going to make it. That looks a good ball through. Oh, look at the space here. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
It's their second corner of the game. He rises! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Defending was strong and firm. Baresi gets across to intercept that. Now it's Stoichkov. Wilshere. Mbappe. Adams does really well there. He is strong.
2 added minutes has
Messi.
been indicated.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Mbappe. Well seen. And the first 45 minutes are up. It was the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Featuring our guest performers today. Substitution on the field, number 18, Fernando Torres. Coming on the
There's
field
the start of the second half.
number 23.
Look, before they
Vinicius
might get too
Junior.
carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
De Ligt cuts it out. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Substitution.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Alexander-Arnold. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pull it. Now it's Stoichkov. That's a little off target. Vinicius Junior. And it's Schneider. Now it's Stoichkov. Out to the left it goes.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Pull it. Kimmich. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Hullet. Davids. It's Schneider. Cafu. And here's Messi. Great hit! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Gets his head to it! That's a half-decent try. Barcelona have their second corner now. De Ligt herring after the ball here. Valladolid are looking to go forward now. Neymar, who does have an assist to his name. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Valladolid can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
That's a throw. Tries the cut back, and the ball's a good one here. He's got the shot away! Oh, taken with style. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Barcelona get themselves back. Oh, what has happened here? Ball is over the line. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Time is running out here.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Stood up well to him there.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals. Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
That's really well manoeuvred.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
4 added minutes on the board. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that was very necessary. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Barcelona perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something more. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Barcelona absolutely shocking here. Shockingly porous down the middle, which was painfully exploited, and that's left plenty for the manager to think about. A painful reminder of where standards really need to be.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped. Undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. The action has already started. Lewandowski. There's the shot! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And they can counter here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. What a throw in. Now it's Sané. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Lewandowski! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Beckham. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Quarter of an hour played. Pass is just off target. Barcelona are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. And it's Ronaldinho. Costa Curta. It's gone out for a throw-in. Well, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Hoisted in. Davids. Beckham is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And that is as far as they're going to go. He's picked his way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Hullet. That is good alertness. He's looking to set free a runner. And he's there to belt it away. Gently done. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Davis in acres of space. Real chance! Now that is commitment to the cause. And we have our very first corner. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And he's intervened well there. Fiddles it through. Cristiano Ronaldo. Great chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And there's no surprise who's taking this corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Foot in. Beckenbauer. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, shooting chance! Ronaldinho. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Just a quick announcement.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Barcelona head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. There's the start of the second half. A solitary goal. That has been the crucial difference. That's cause for mild irritation. Costa Curta. Good spot, he's seen the run. Ronaldinho, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's in plenty of space here. Messi. Davids.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Cafu. Bayern Munich can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
71,898.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he cuts out the supply. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show the ambition and adventure to...
Now the finish! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Lewandowski is offering a wry smile there.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 19, Ronaldinho. Coming on the field is number 10, Mbappe. Substitution.
There's the header! Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Barcelona have their second corner now. Keeper has taken decisive action. That's a throw. Showing good feet. Martinez does well to stand firm and defend it. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Oh, he's found support out wide. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And it's played forward. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Messi touches it back. Barcelona leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Mbappe! Oh, nice touch. He's found a way through. There's the hit! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 3 coming up. Up he goes! Musiala gets it away. Adams. Oh, that's a clever looking ball.
Has been indicated.
Barcelona clearly now in lead preservation mode. He's had a shot! He scores! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. And that is as far as it goes. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Lewandowski picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Barcelona, definitely impressing me.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. We have already started here. That is a great ball. Could move up a gear here. Ronaldinho. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I've been very impressed with this fella Upamecano. We all know of his impressive record, but he's a lovely blend of athleticism and technical nous that he developed from quite an early age. It'll be interesting to...
There's the hit! Oh, the ball's run loose here. It's a really well-measured ball. Ronaldinho. Davids. Van Dijk spots it and intercepts. Distributed tidily. Now it's Messi. That is a great pick out. Chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And one more try! Goal! Milan! Bellingham at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Cafu. And it's Messi. Looks a good ball through. That has been cut short. And he's quick to get it clear again. And here's Vinicius Junior. That has been slung wide. Opts for safety.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Gerrard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Messi. Schneider. And that's a superb pass.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Schneider. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And here's Stoichkov.
Stoichkov really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And here's Vinicius. And there is the half-time whistle. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
That gets things going for the second half.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
He played through for the wide man. Goalkeeper's ball.
Milan clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And the shot's on here. Ronaldinho is flagged offside. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Davids cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Ronaldinho. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is ended up in no man's land. He can run onto that. Vinicius Junior! Oh no, what has happened here? Great hit! No mistake! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Simplicity itself.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 18, Stoichkov.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Ronaldinho.
Things starting to look very comfortable. Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Now it's Messi. Beckenbauer. Short changes him with that pass. Great position here. Shot a goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
And it's Messi. That looks a cracking ball, and he was alert to it. Mbappe! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off. Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Davids. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Mbappe!
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Schneider. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. The message is clear, none shall pass. And that is as far as it goes. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking...
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. It's Neymar! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Now it's Neymar. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, in this guy, Alphonso Davies, it's going to be interesting to see how opponents try to navigate their way around him. Someone so good in defensive transitions with amazing powers of recovery thanks to his blistering pace.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Modric powering forward here. Dani Alves. And they're quick to get it back. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, it's come loose. Beckenbauer. Oh, super find. There's the shot! Goal! Celtic! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Celtic have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
It's been great hit! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still
Shapes to shoot. Now he's off and running.
This is the time you need that pace.
Lewandowski! Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
And now he has two. Barcelona get themselves... Shapes to shoot! Goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Well, it would have been harder to miss. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Mbappe. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. Turns and Mbappe! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. Oh, what a climb! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Lewandowski. That is ended up in no man's land. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Barcelona come out of a half that has been quite extraordinary on many counts. High-scoring, truly exciting, but neither side able to hold a lead. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. Now the finish! Oh, that is really good tenacity. Barcelona have their second corner now. And the header! He's missed, but not by that far.
Mbappe did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Modric. Mohamed Salah, he's onside, and the finish! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Messi. That's a little off target. Now it's Messi, and he's managed to get free. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Played out to the right.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now who's going to be first to this? And here's Hullet. Iniesta.
The attendance for this match.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, what has happened here? And he's straight offside. Celtic applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
And there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Lewandowski, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And Hullet! Goal! Barcelona! And they're back in front.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He's found a way through.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's been caught napping. Cafu, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Well, that's been cut out. Well played. Mohamed Salah in acres of space out wide. Celtic with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. The message is simple: defend this with your lives.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Mohamed Salah. Number 7, Cristiano Ronaldo. Coming on the field, number 10, Messi. Number 9, Suarez. Substitution
And he has
in progress.
kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
All hands on deck for this one. shot full. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Has another go! Oh, didn't catch it right.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
We are into stoppage time. Now it's Ronaldinho. That's a nicely measured pass. That's been intercepted. That's going to go a long way. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance to do that, then you've got to be ready to pounce.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And already we're underway here. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Cafu. He is just caressing the ball. Very nicely done. He gets big! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
That definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Costa Curta. Oh, good-looking ball. And here's Lewandowski. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Davis clears. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Shapes to shoot! It's there!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Goal! After 18 minutes is number 9, Kylian Mbappe.
So the first goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Martinez with the clearance. And here's Lewandowski. Guardiola deals with that comfortably.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Hullet. That is lovely. Now it's Messi. And Messi! It's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus, and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Pedri. That's been intercepted. Pedri was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. It's just beyond his reach. Costa Curta. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. Now it's Lewandowski. Davids, Lewandowski, Davis, Pedri, and the pass is intercepted. Mbappe, Lewandowski, oh, good ball, there's the hit! Goal, Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Bullet demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bullet. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's lofted through here. And here's Lewandowski.
Has been indicated.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Neatly clipped into space. Well timed, excellent interception. And we hit half-time. Barcelona come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. The midway point of the game.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Barcelona have ultimately had the better of things in the first half, ahead by the odd goal in 3. It is, of course, far from 1. Both managers in pensive mood as they head down the tunnel. It is 2-1 here at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. No reported change to either side during the break. Bruno shapes to shoot. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. And that has been knocked clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Lewandowski. He's got away. And that should get the job done. Couldn't squeeze it through. Rice. Guardiola. Always onto this. Mbappe. He's going for goal. Oh, he hit that sweetly. It's their second corner of the game. He's got the shot away! It's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
The goal scorer!
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Mbappe pretty much had a split second to make his mind up to hit that on the volley, and what a great decision it turned out to be.
This is quite a battle.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
That's beautifully weighted. That's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much imagination to guess what would have happened otherwise.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
That has been cut short.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Baresi makes the interception. Bruno Fernandes is offering some sort of an apology there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Bruno Fernandes. That's a good ball played into space. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Hullet. Now that's well seen too. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Barcelona merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Turns and goes back. That is good alertness. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Pedri. Well read, nice interception. Now who's going to be first to this? He's got a side of goal! Oh, nice, just not quite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials. Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Speculative strike. He's got away with one there. So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
For each block, please report
So to clarify, extra time will follow.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 10, Mbappe. Number 2, Adams. Number 3, Cafu.
90 minutes gone and nothing
Number
between them
19,
still.
Ronaldinho. Number 13,
Beckham.
Ruben Diaz.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Davis kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Hullet. It's a good-looking, it's a mighty effort! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Substitution in progress.
Time for a change in personnel. Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Lewandowski unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
A searching ball that into space. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Davis. Bruno Fernandes. Now Tonali. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Mbappe. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Baresi. We've reached the midway point in extra time.
Please be reminded that drinking is
90 minutes long gone, 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama? Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? They have given it everything, it's been gruelling. But who will be standing at the very end? And now they can clear their lines. And it's Beckham. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Baresi. Messi. And he's managed to get free. And no, that was never going to make it. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi. Works it forward. Davids. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
He's having a go! Ronaldinho, and he's following up! He scores! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
So that's it. It is all over. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Lewandowski voted man of the match, and deservedly so.
In the bins provided. Thank you
Well,
for your
from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
Well, what we've seen is a team that refuses to accept the game might have just got away from them. They stayed true to
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. And already we're underway here. Messi. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given. Penalty. Barcelona have themselves a chance from the spot. This for the lead. What a save by Seaman!
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
Cafu. Oh, super find. Messi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Adams cuts it out. Chance here to counter. Now it's Messi.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up. Tony Adams is the standout player, Peter.
Well, he does stand out, Jim, of course, but specifically how?
Because he's a colossal presence who seems to thrive the tougher the job gets. His level of commitment is an inspiration for everyone to follow.
Closest thing to a manager on the pitch.
Can't argue with that.
Oh, it's just a little long. And he's gone looking for safety. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pull it. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Hullet. Mbappe! And he's made sure that's not getting through. And that was very necessary. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Cruyff gets through on his own. Shot a goal! Goal! Milan! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have our breakthrough.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Milan applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Baresi. Half-time getting close now. Lahm. Lahm delivery. He gets big. It's in. And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
The goal scorer for Milan after 43 minutes.
So that's two now without reply.
8.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And it's Hullet.
There will be 1 minute.
That's a nicely measured. And Stoichkov! And that has fair fizzed.
Look, they don't come much better in terms of ball striking. It deserved a better result than that.
Roberto Carlos. And we've reached half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here
Hello,
when they can
attendees.
repeat
This
their
is a
first half success with
children's announcement.
another show of strength?
Please keep your eyes on your children during the match at all times.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 18.
And the second half gets underway.
Coming on the field is...
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that would be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Spread out to the left. Kaká. Roberto Carlos gets into some space. Climbs up big! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Luis Suarez! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Davids. Cafu. Davids. Now it's Mbappe. He's having a go! And he's done very well to deal with it.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Shifted upfield. Kubo. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's played forward. And it's Hullet. Good spot, he's seen the run. It's Lewandowski!
The attendance for this match was...
That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
And we have our very first corner. And it's hoisted clear. Look at the space here. Mbappe! Goal!
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
So is this the start of a comeback? Nicely weighted ball.
Substitution in progress.
Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Lewandowski. Now it's Lewandowski. Kaká.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's really well manoeuvred. Hullet. Hullet! Magnificent! A finish of true class!
Milan really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Barcelona have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly back in business. Now it's Hullet. Great chance! Sticks it away! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
After 77 minutes.
That was easy, almost too easy.
There was a distinct lack of pressure there, Peter. It was a good finish, but it was made easy. That's poor defence.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Lewandowski.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Costa Curta. Mbappe looking to get on the end of this. Well, that's a little loose.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Roberto Carlos. Kaká finds himself offside. And it's Hullet. Messi.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Now it's Packopening! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Lam, who's set up 1 goal so far. Kaká. And it's Lam. Now it's De Bruyne. Messi. And here's Lewandowski. He's gone for goal! Oh, terrific! 90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
Please join me in wishing all the best
So
for
90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time.
Today. Substitution for Barcelona. Number 10, Mbappe. Number 9.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come.
22, Messi.
Barcelona did
Coming on the
fantastically
field.
well to fall. And it's Van Nistelrooy. And Van Nistelrooy! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof!
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals...
Van Nistelrooy! And that would have won it.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Beckenbauer gets it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Well timed, excellent interception. Juli. Lam. De Bruyne tries a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Griezmann. Van Nistelrooy. And he gets rid in a hurry. Schneider. And it's Lewandowski. And there's green grass ahead of him. That is a brilliant interception. And he's there to clear it. Cafu has it in a wide position. And it's hoisted clear. We've reached the midway point in extra time.
With a quick request for support.
Yeah, it is coming down to those last 15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team?
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 3, Cafu. Number 2,
and we're off for the final time.
on the field, number 66.
They have given it everything. It's been grueling. But who will be standing at the very end?
Substitution in progress.
Adams charging forward down that flank. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, Dogged defence on the other. Ball's gone out of play.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Caught offside that time. Aim forwards, and that interception was most necessary. Decent hit! No mistake! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better. Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Substitutions taking place.
And that's definitely not his best. Fires from distance. Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Added time.
Quality ball. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. And he's surging through. Well read. And the danger is averted. The final whistle and confirmation, we are headed for penalties.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
Only allowed in areas shown on this map.
Pressure
Thank you for
and
your
nerve.
cooperation.
After 2 inconclusive hours, it is penalties. An exchange of stares, and we're ready to go. No, he's hit it right at the goalkeeper.
I suspect a change of mind could have been the problem then.
Van Nistelrooy steps up for his penalty. Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Griezmann is second man up. It's in, too smart for the keeper.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
Beckham is the second man to step up for his team. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
Barcelona are looking for comfort. Top corner. And he's put them 2 in front. Milan can't afford to miss another one.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
Barcelona with this chance to pull 2 clear. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Roberto Carlos is the 4th man to step up. Big character, big moment, big save. Calmly, he puts the ball down on the spot. So it is all down to him now, no pressure. Oh, he saved it!
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
The margin of error is 0. Barcelona have done it. Taken to the very edge they may have been, but they have prevailed through sheer strength of personality.
The final whistle today.
Well, it's been such a long match, and the penalty shootout is always a difficult way to end the game, but I thought they did really well to hold their nerve and come through.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. There's the whistle. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Costa Curta cuts out the pass. He could be in here. Oh no, this does not look good. He is through here. Kaká in the side, just about as box office as it gets.
Yeah, I totally agree. He, in many ways, the blueprint of the modern-day number 10, lauded for his simple and very graceful style of play. Really is a player who has the lot.
You come to the game just to see him play. Bellingham. And that's gone loose. Interesting ball. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he's gone looking for safety. Oh, well played. And he's heaved it away. Guti. That is good strength. And here's Hullet.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
He can run onto that. And he's straight offside. And it's Drogba. He's in space and looking for options. No, he refuses to take the bait. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Rodri deals with that comfortably. Pirlo. Bellingham. Bellingham really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Oh, sweet feet. There's a searching pass. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Lahm. And that's an excellent interception.
Al Nassr have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
And that could set him on his way. And he's managed to get free. It's Griezmann! Cleared without hesitation. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. He's through, now is he in? Davids is flagged offside. Bellingham. Oh, good-looking ball. And he's quick to snatch it back. Oh, that's a key interception.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Nicked it back promptly. And it's Hullet. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. How would you review the first half?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0.
Substitution for France, number 26, Davids.
Here we go again then.
Replace him is number
France
13.
have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Oh, terrible pass. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That'll be a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. France do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Now it's Mbappe. He's got away. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Cruyff. And that should get the job done.
France making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
Oh, that's ambitious. And it's in.
After 61 minutes is number 21, Pirlo. The attendance for this match
1-0 lead established.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
That has not gone well. Guti! Oh, taken with style. They're level in a trice.
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
After 64 minutes.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
France grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus, and then bang, you're pegged back again.
That looks a good ball through. He's free. There's the shot! Now, who's going to... In for the pieces! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Al Nassr appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Belly, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Griezmann. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
France merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Roberto Carlos.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Now who's going to be first to this?
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last.
It's Eto'o! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Well, talking about being hit on the break, the ball was in their net before they could even organise their defence. It was fast and furious, and all but unstoppable.
Al Nassr take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
And the referee brings it to a close. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
France definitely struggled to get going. That was sensed by their support early on, and it just compounded the frustration.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. So it's down to business here. Pull it. Now it's Lewandowski. Lewandowski! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Terrific header! He will be livid with himself. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Jan Oblak. He's not someone you often see pulling off spectacular saves, but that's about the highest compliment you can give a goalkeeper, because it speaks to his positioning and his organisational abilities. He's just about the best there is when it comes to claiming crosses and high balls into the box too, and is just the kind of presence that spreads a composure and a confidence to his defence and throughout the team.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Now it's Ronaldinho. And it's Hullet. Now it's Lewandowski. Iniesta. Played into space out wide. There's no flag. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Brilliantly cut out. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And he's intervened well there. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. Iniesta will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Early ball out from the back. Now it's Hullet. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. And it's Lampard. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
There's the shot! Mbappe is flagged offside. Davids, pull it. Now it's Lewandowski. Shapes to shoot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Mbappe. Lampard, a player of legendary status. Nicely weighted ball. Good read. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively. as both teams walk off unscathed.
I'd like to draw
A tight
your
affair,
attention to the screen
0-0
right now
at the
for
break.
information on our shuttle bus service.
And we are up to the break.
Barcelona really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, I suppose from a...
Header! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's picked his way through. De Bruyne defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's Iniesta. Lampard looking to run onto it. There's the hit! He's gone direct here. And that is a little undercooked. That is a brilliant interception.
Substitution in progress.
And there's no surprise who's taking this. In front.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Oh, terrible mistake. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's been shipped out wide.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Always onto this. Just eases him off the ball. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Threads one in. And here's Rafael Leao. Half an hour gone in the second half.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Dida deals with it effortlessly. Well read, nice interception. Barcelona leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. No, that's been intercepted. Kimmich calmly anticipates. Cut it out.
Barcelona certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
De Bruyne.
2 added minutes has been
2
indicated.
minutes to be added on. And that's another good win of the ball. That's been drilled forward. And the referee brings it to a close. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they have got over the line. Quite a ride.
And a quick announcement
Pull
for the
it,
benefit
claiming
of
the man
anybody
of the
who has
match
found
award,
themselves a little
and there
lost
is
today.
very little
Please
room
look
for
at the screen
argument.
for information on how to find your way
How
around
do you look
this
back on the
stadium.
game then, Jim?
Yeah, it was a fairly stern test with...
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Pull it, shot a goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And here's Lewandowski. He's got big chance! Oh, he's won it! They willed it, and it happened!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And that ends it! And that is the beauty of it, and at the same time, the sheer cruelty of it.
Barcelona really went looking for it, didn't they? And this was the reward their approach warranted. This was a game which you sensed from very early on that there could only be one winner, and so it turned out. A fantastic performance on all fronts, though.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. We have already... He's tried one! To end it all! He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. And as you can see, we've already started. There's the hit! Oh, would you believe it? The goal to end it all! That is just remarkable, the amount of bend he got on that.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
And that ends it. And that is how you do it. One quick draw finish.
That really was intense stuff, Peter. Just overwhelmed their opponents with their level of intensity and the high tempo of their play. Sure, the winners took many risks along the way, but they were rewarded very handsomely.
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. The action has already started. Yamal. Stoichkov. Well, that's beautifully weighted. It's one! Oh, would you believe it? The most decisive of all goals!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
There you have it. And that is how you do it. One quick draw finish.
Boom. What a performance. What a performance. Once that whistle went, there really was no looking back, was there? The game just flew past us all.
Guest performance today.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Great hit! Oh, he's done it! The goal to end it all! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
You know, I'm not going to be hard on the goalkeeper because that moved all over the place on its journey.
When you're walking through the gates.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. That's really well manoeuvred. Stoichkov finds himself offside. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Now it's Hullet. Now it's Stoichkov. Picked out. Can he finish? Oh, he's won it! They willed it, and it happened!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And that ends
Please
it!
take this opportunity to pay a visit to our
And
official
that is the
store
beauty
where
of it,
memorabilia
and at the
from today's
same
match are
time,
now
the
available.
sheer... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, smashing header! No, not the best of headers. Quality ball. And here's Messi. Lewandowski. Good read, needed to be. Costa Curta gets rid without sophistication. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And here's Ronaldinho. That is a great... And the shot! Goal! Barcelona!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Owen! Oh, that pass isn't the best. It's a pretty loose pass. That is a great pick out. Decent hit! And that is a little undercooked. Ronaldinho, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Barcelona are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi. He's played him through. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Ross deciding to turn to the long ball now, that is pretty evident.
Yeah, it is clear that they've decided to take a more direct route to goal now, but, you know, they can't just continue doing this and make it predictable. And importantly, they've got to look to win the second ball. If they do that, they should get right up the pitch.
Yeah, they really should. Neymar. Always onto this. Mbappe. And the pass is intercepted. It'll be a throw-in. And he was alert to it. Barcelona are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Messi is in a really good position out wide. And he can clear it away. Barcelona have it back and can go again. Costa Curta. Great ball if he can get there. Mbappe. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Messi. Kimmich. Neymar. And it's half-time here. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal. And that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Parked outside the stadium
Any
gate.
strong opinions on the
Kindly
first
remove it,
half?
as it is about to be towed
Barcelona
away.
clearly are benefiting from their homework. They've dealt with anything that's been thrown at them and have been smart on the break.
Barcelona head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Now it's Hullet. There's the shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. And he gets rid in a hurry. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Rose have the chance to go the other way. Showing great feet there. Shot a goal! And it's in! They are right back in business.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Mbappe simply knew the ball was asking to be hit first time because of the way it arrived. And boy, did he hit it.
Rose grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
898.
Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Davids. And they're quick to press. Lewandowski is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Adams cuts out the pass. Hullet.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Kimmich. And it's Neymar. Now there's a fine ball.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Well, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That is good alertness. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts. Mbappe!
Stade de Reims merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
He's through here. And he's cut it out. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Stade de Reims clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Ronaldinho. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And here's Ronaldinho. That's going to go a long way. And that is out of play. Hullet. Messi. Oh, it's come loose.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And here's Messi. That looks a good ball through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's it. We're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
Of the crowd, I'd like to ask you
So
to
a short
join me
respite
in
for the
wishing our
players as they
birthday
prepare
boy a
themselves for
very
another
special
30
birthday.
minutes.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 11, Robert Lewandowski. Number 19, Ronaldinho. Number 22, Messi.
Into extra time we go.
Coming on the field, number 21.
It's a little off target.
Neymar. Number 10.
Now that's well seen too.
Mbappe. Number 8.
And it's Hullet.
Griezmann.
Distributed tidily. Griezmann. Oh, it's fallen loose again! Now, who's going to be first to this? Messi getting this one clear. Neymar. Well timed, excellent interception. And no, that was never going to make it. Hazard. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cafu. Messi. Taken back almost at once. Cafu. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Messi. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. We've reached the midway point in extra time.
Just a quick announcement.
Yeah, it is coming down to those last 15 minutes. A truly attritional affair that has reduced both teams to near standstill. The saying goes that it only takes a moment to make a difference in this game, but you have to pose the question, is there enough left in the collective tank of either team? Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. And now the hit! And that's a real chance missed.
Davids has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Mbappe purring through the gears. Now the finish! And no, he couldn't find the finish. Corner number 2 then. And the keeper beats it away. Now it's Griezmann. Oh, that was vital. Oh, that is a chance to shoot! Yes, he's done it! And that has raised the roof! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. He's in space and looking for a big header! It's in! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! What a great header, got plenty on that.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
2 up and very little time left, surely. And that is that. Barcelona can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency.
Please report to the staff room
Your
immediately.
final thoughts, Jim?
Barcelona definitely impressing me here, especially the way that...